Number 1 of machine 2 laboratory. Name of experiment is different starting methods of 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor. As described in the theory, do not start 3-phase induction motors directly from the supply, because in that case it will draw a very high starting current, and because of that particular induction reason we use different kinds of starters. Here in this experiment setup we have 3 kinds of starters: DOL starter, autotransformer starter and star delta starter. DOL means direct online starter. Generally those induction motors which are having very small rating, they are started directly by putting them into the supply. This is called direct online starter. Next is autotransformer starter. As you know, with the help of autotransformer you can decrease the supply voltage. So the stator voltage at the beginning of the starting is reduced with the help of autotransformers. There are 3 settings here: 25%, 50%, 75%, and the last one will be 100%. So by turning this knob we can change the supply stator voltage. So if voltage is low, then low current will be drawn by the motor at the time of starting. Now coming to start delta starter. In case of start, when the connection will start, in case of start delta starter, we keep the stator winding of the induction motor in star connection at the time of starting, and whenever it picks up speed, we convert the stator winding into star. What happens? We know that VL equals to √3 V phase. So per phase voltage is 1 by √3 times of the line voltage. Therefore, the voltage stator voltage got reduced when per phase stator voltage got reduced when we are using star connection. Whereas in delta connection, VL will be equals to V phase. So per phase voltage will be equals to the line voltage. So this arrangement is done as such that at the time of starting, the stator winding will be in star, and at the running condition it will be in delta. So this way we will be using 3 different starters to demonstrate the starting methodology of 3-phase induction motor, squirrel cage induction motor.
Now just connect the dual type starter. First, these 3 phases. These are 3 phases: R, Y, B. I just connect the red one to the red phase. Y phase to the Y phase. So input supply of dual type starter, and B phase to the B phase. The output of the dual type starter is just connected R1, Y phase, B phase. First of all, I just connect the 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor in star connection. Then R phase connected in R. Sorting the 3 terminals. These 3 terminals are sorted. Switch on the main supply, then press start button. Look, there is now the voltage and the current at 0 because there is no connection. We just want to measure the current of any one of the phases. It may be R phase or Y phase, any one of the phases. But measure the voltage. That is, I just connect the parallelly. Voltmeter connected in parallel. Any two phases. It may be RY, it may be YB, it may be BR. So I just connected Y and R. Now, there is O. No, there is no supply voltage there. Output voltage is 0. Now I started it. You can see. The output voltage is 200 volt and the taking 3.3 ampere current at start time. Now switch. Suppose now. Switch on the power supply main again, and there now I have just connected the delta. In delta, this is the A1, A2, A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. Now you can see in your page, in your exercise book, that A2 is connected to A2 is connected to B1. B2, this one B2 is connected to C1 and C2 connected to A1. Okay, now we can press the start button and see the current and voltage. See, the supply voltage is the same, but the running current is much higher than start current. Now it's near about 1.123. Previously it is 0.3, now it's 1.3. Okay? Now, then switch off.
Start.
Now here, we can start another set of experiment. Like we want to run the one squirrel cage induction motor by auto transformer starter. There is a 4 position of this knob: 25%, 50%, 75% and 100%. All the connection we have done just like this. Any one of the phases we can measure the current. Down here we just measure the red phase current. R connected to I and I output of this to input of the auto transformer. And Y connected to Y, B connected to B. And also measure the supply voltage. They are connected with this voltage is the line voltage and this is the line current. Now here the motor was connected, squirrel cage induction motor was connected delta. Now you can see the delta connected and this the output of the auto transformer connected to the motor input. A switch on the main supply. There is always 25%. Now the current is near about 0.55 and voltage is 200. Now I just change 25 to 50%. Current is near about it comes to 0.75. 0.75 to 0.8, near about 0.8. Voltage is 7. Changing again, it's 75. Now current is 1.15. Gradually current was increasing, but the voltage tap change also increasing the voltage. 75% voltage. Now 100% voltage we apply and the current levels now 1.567, 1.75. Okay? Now switch on the mains. Here you can connect that in any one of the phases you can take the measure the current. Now here is a red phase current. Y phase current and then output of the red phase go to same R phase, Y connected to the Y, B connected to the B of star delta starter. Here this is the three part, main conductor, delta conductor and star conductor, and this is a mini lag DTL. Actually it's a time delay relay we call. That means it will delay the time of operating from start to delta. Here is the 2 seconds is the delay time I have set it. Now we just, here is the A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 are the 6 terminals of the motor. And A1, this is A1 connected to A1, B1 is connected to the B1, C1, C1, A2, A2, B2, B2, C2, C2. And let's just connect it like this way. Automatically it will first of all it will start like a star. After 2 seconds it will start like a delta. Start to delta conversion, it depends on the this function. So now start. See the current. Now switch off.